in circles going.
Sometimes you got to go look at yourself and go, I'm ready to relinquish this.
I'm one of them people, hey, you got to give a man a day in court.
The underlining of all of it is authenticity, right?
She's making them money, so they gonna put the camera on her because she's paid.
I think the prize is the other person. We have not integrated in the United States. Start buying some of the things that we have to offer. Then we will see a difference in how we act as Black people.
Why is my ex calling me, man? Hello?
Oh my God, I think somebody in my house.
What?
I think somebody's in the house.
How you know?
Because I can hear their footsteps.
Calm down. Where you at?
I'm in my room. I'm scared.
All right, look. Get under your bed.
What?
Get under your bed. Get under the bed right now.
Okay.
Are you under the bed?
Yeah.
All right, now put the phone on speaker so I can hear everything.
Okay. I hear him coming up the steps.
All right.
Oh my God, he in here.
He in the room now?
Yes, he's in here.
She under the bed! That bitch is under the bed! Kill her ass!
No.
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, look at that. Let's get the party started right tonight.
I'm offended. No, you're not.
Every one of us felt that way. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Rebranders Podcast. I'm your host, Anthony Goodson, alongside all these other beautiful co-hosts, plus Ace.
Well, damn.
That was good. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing tonight?
What's up, man? Good. Hello, world. Hi, everybody out there in podcast TV land.
Right. Hey, y'all.
Right.
Hey.
Yeah.
So what we need y'all to do, everybody do this. Who knows? There may be a gift at the end of the night. Yashika, there's no gift. But if y'all hit that share button, we would be so thankful, much obliged for y'all hitting that share button. So we're going to give everybody a chance to go down and hit the share button. Send it to whoever you need. If you're watching from YouTube, send it to your friends. We're going to have fun tonight. Tonight's show is Gift of Gab. Does anybody on this show have the gift of gab?
Oh, yeah. So real.
Got it.
Oh, anyway, before I get started, let me say hello to everybody. Ace, how you doing?
I'm good. Mr. Goodson, how you doing today?
Can't complain. Zach?
Hey, I am good, Mr. Goodson. How are you doing?
Man, it is Wednesday. I'm off work. Yashika, this brings me to Yashika. Yashika?
Mr. Goodson. I guess we all, we were respecting our elders tonight.
He done retired.
Couple weeks, I owed you. Yeah.
Yeah, you've been over me for a little while. I know I gotta pay the piper sometimes. How you doing tonight?
Hello, Mr. Goodson. Listen, we're gonna hope that my internet allows me to stay on this conversation because we've been struggling. They gonna
That's all of us tonight. Well, I know me on this end.
So far, so good for everybody. It was spinning. It took us a minute to get there, but it was spinning. Hello, Rebranders family, says Deborah Goodson. Hey, Mama.
Miss Goodson, how you doing?
Miss Goodson.
Tonight, y'all, we're talking about the gift of gab. Who can talk and who can talk well. To me, when you have the gift of gab, it's not just chit-chatting and chatterboxing and all that.
Right.
It's who can talk well, meaning you listen well and you speak well. So, how we like to do. We like to do, that mouth service.
Yeah. Oh, it goes in so many ways.
That's after dark. That's
Yeah, that's how to say. Yeah.
Always listen.
And Yashika started it last night.
Yeah.
Zion,
what I had you to do.
Is that Zeno or is that Zion?
That's my sweetheart.
I don't know. Does this show got an age limit on it? What we?
You need to at least be 18.
Yeah, we gotta get us.
You might have to be 18 or something. All right, so the gift of gab, y'all. Exactly what does the gift of gab mean? You have some people who can just talk. Have you ever been in that situation? And they talk, but they don't really listen. They're talking, but then you have some people who actively listen while they're talking. To me, when I think of the gift to gab, it's an individual who actively listens and they have a great response to it. Give me y'all's definition.
Gift to gab is just somebody who is always able to rebuttal and have a conversation, on anything and any time. Basically, can use his or her words to handle any kind of situation.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw my HR term on it. I agree with your definition. I agree with Ace's addition to it. In the HR terms, it's the art of persuasion. The gift of gab is the ability to persuade somebody, however you need them to be.
Yeah.
The ability to persuade is a gift of gab
Yeah.
for me.
We call it a PIMP.
Right?
A PIMP.
For sure.
Rest in peace, Uncle Flip.
Hey, shout out
For
to
me, I
shout
think
out
it
to
says
Don
it-
Juan shout out to
Oh,
Bishop Don
no,
Juan
no,
because he's
okay.
watching us.
I'm so sorry. I didn't want to
What's up,
interrupt you
Bishop?
while y'all.
Yeah, Bishop got us on there. Bishop, like, share, subscribe. Bishop Don Juan.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Yashika. I know you were trying to.
No,
No, go ahead.
I'm trying to get it all out. Speak to all the pimps you need to speak to before I.
Oh, hey,
before
we
I
were
say
just gabbing.
anything.
We were just
Yeah,
gabbing.
well, you know,
We call them customer service managers.
I understand. I understand. Well, what I was going to say before we had to give all the pimp shout outs was that I think what it is, it says it in its name. It's a gift. So not everybody has it.
Right.
So it's a gift. You got a gift for gab. So it's something that, is placed in you. It's not something that you're
Right.
born with. Well, I guess you are, but it's just certain people have it.
Yeah.
I always think about there's certain people who have this. I think we talked about this a few months back. This great ability to do some small talk. You're sitting in the middle of the line at the grocery store, and it's a long line, so you start talking to the person next to you. And to me, when I think about the gift of gab, is that individual who have this small talk with that person. They can it's not that they don't meet a stranger, but they can conjure up any kind of conversation, gather information, and keep that conversation going as long as they need to. And to me, I don't even know, maybe because when I think of gift of gab, I think about that dude who see that woman and he goes over and he has the confidence to do it. And he, for some reason, can just start chit-chatting and talking to this lady and making sure he, get himself to the place where he needs to be. To me, that fella has the gift of gab just as well. But then again, they may be the same person.
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do y'all got the gift to gab? Which one of y'all got gift to gab? And tell us more. What's the story? Give me a story, Zach.
Man, listen, I'm gonna be 100 with it. Yes, I do. Again, I'm gonna blame my daddy. You know what I mean? He could talk. You know what I mean? This is the long nature of the Hicks boys who could talk. But yes, I got a gift to gab. Short story. I used to rap for the Playboys, and that was named one of our CD was Gift of Gab.
Oh,
I used to rap back in the day.
Y'all
Yeah,
on
you know-
the strip club circuit?
Man, look here, you don't do that on here.
That circuit be,
He
But
said
yeah.
CD. Raise your
To
hand.
answer-
When the last
to answer
time you
your
heard
question,
CD.
I could talk. I think I can.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, hello.
I definitely can. I'm a natural salesman, so yeah.
But there's a
She said, hey. All right. So let's go back to what Yashika just said. When was how many CDs did y'all sell? The Gift of Gab CD? Can we find it on
Oh
YouTube?
boy,
Amazon?
there you go. It was 20 years ago. It was 20 years ago. You know
It
what
should
I
have
mean?
gone platinum by now. All right, y'all.
You gotta at least go a metal, like copper,
Bronze, platinum.
We performed at
Gold.
Bronco Bowl and all that like back in the day, but we wasn't.
Okay, well, hey, you legit then. Y'all performed at Bronco. Hey, that's it.
Yeah.
You got me then.
That was back in the day, so you know how long ago that was.
Oh yeah.
Let's go to the comments. Chris Bell said, snake oil salesman is what comes to mind. Could sell ice to an Eskimo.
That's
You
right.
know what? So when
Yeah.
y'all think about the gift of gab, is it a salesperson, Helen? Do you think like a used car salesman or any kind of salesperson for that matter?
I think a talented one, like she said, they gotta have a gift. Because not every car salesman is good at selling cars. Like you can talk about his own sales.
Yeah,
I wonder
I
if it's
agree.
a choice.
gift to gab.
Is it a
I agree.
choice? Is it a skill? Is it a talent? What exactly is the gift? Is it a gift?
Yeah,
So-
I think it is a gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's more than, because when you say gift to gab, people naturally think talking, but it's way more than that. You know, they're very observant. They listen well. They listen more than they talk, and because they have to listen for a while before and get what they're getting ready to say. Or some people just naturally can say.
Well, whoever
So,
sold P Diddy that baby oil, he had to get a gab.
Nah.
Very
Oh,
persuasive.
really? He
Very
probably just said,
persuasive,
man,
right.
you keep coming back for the store. You might well just get them all now.
Right.
Get them
right.
now.
And I would say I think it is a gift, and gift is in the phrase gift of gab, because I think a part of being able to communicate well and listen well is also understanding people and being able to make those snap decisions about people based on your experience, right? And not hopefully misdiagnose or misrepresent that person. But you have to know people and know how to be like, all right, they're a little AO, but they said they like snow. So if we talk about snow enough, so I think connection. So it is a gift. I think it's a gift. You can learn it, but like
you got to be able to read. You got to be able to read the room. You know, that's part of the gift of gab. You got to be able to read the room too, to know, okay, she like this, she like, okay, here we go.
And you throw out a couple of things, right? You throw out a couple of words, and you see if you get a rise out of them. If you get a rise out of them, then I got you.
Gotcha.
Right.
And as you the rise out, I guess that's why he left. That's
maybe that's why.
Maybe he went out on that.
It was bouncing.
Man, here we go.
When I think about the gift of gab, I always think about the smoothest cat in the room. So ladies, I've seen this guy. I used to work with this guy years ago in the radio station. Wasn't a good looking dude at all, right? And coming from a straight guy, of course. He wasn't very good looking. He had this horse face. He was real Jay-Z like. And I'm doing this on purpose. I'm not really trying to talk about it. Big teeth, hair. But this joker had all the women. You know why? He had the gift of gab. He was funny. He was smart. His wit was great. I'm asking the ladies, is that something like can you overlook his unattractiveness if he got that strong wit and strong gift?
Isn't the beauty in the eye of the beholder?
That ain't the answer though.
Well, you know, just my personal opinion, I think that wit gets you far.
Yeah.
I think that being quick-witted can get you far. So yes.
Which base would you say?
Huh?
Which base would you say? First base, second base?
She going all the way home plate.
With the wit?
Okay, let's say this. Let's say this.
Okay,
let me help you out a little bit, Ace. Flavor Flav walks up to you.
Flavor Flav.
To who? Ace walks up to Ace.
He walks up to Helen or Yashika.
Oh,
okay.
Don't put me in that.
But he is as smooth as who's somebody smooth? Denzel. He's smooth like Denzel Washington, but he looks like Flavor Flav. He's funny like Kevin Hart or whoever your favorite comedian is. But again, he looks like Flavor Flav.
Right.
He got money like Bill Gates, but he looks like Flavor Flav. What are you doing?
You shouldn't have said the money part.
Helen, first. Yo, I don't know. Helen, I'm gonna let you take this one.
Hey, easy, because listen, I thought Sheik was going. I'm pretty sure this is where Sheik was going to go eventually. We probably have a conversation, and probably he'll be somewhat attractive during that conversation. But the more I look at you, there's still a level of attractiveness that I have, and Flavor Flav is not that. But if there was someone that was similar to my palate, but was on the lower end of that,
I like that. My palate.
Flav, nothing about him is even remotely attracted to me. I don't think his teeth straight, his hair don't have right, that goofy ass clock. I can't do it. Like just his presence and too much about it would be like, yeah, you're gonna be a cool homeboy, but that's about as far as you're gonna get because there has to be some degree of attractiveness to like my palate is wide ranging, but you still got to be on it a little bit.
You said that palate wide ranging.
I like that.
You got your Sheikah over there ready. You got your Sheikah over there ready. You better
She
say,
just,
No,
hey,
I like
she
the
just worried
palette.
about
I
a
like
food
that.
review.
I never heard it put that way, Helen. That's good.
So, fellas, let me ask y'all the same question. You see this woman, she real whoopie-esque. No offense. She's whoopie-esque, right? But she's real
Don't do
smart, real she's funny, like I don't know somebody who's funny, some funny female, Ellen, maybe. And she got all the everything, but she's just not very attractive. But she got the gift of gab. Does that matter? Is it different for men than it is for women?
Yes.
yeah,
Y'all go ahead.
yeah,
Because it's all physical. Like everything you just
yeah,
named,
yeah,
it don't beat a big button smile.
yeah. Right,
But
right,
that
right.
girl's poison.
Hey.
So
You know,
go ahead, Helen.
is there ever an instance with that situation where the appearance is a little hard, but then you hang out with her, you like her personality, she offered to pay for the date, she's offering to make sure that you stay.
Yes.
There's a state like you start, what I'm saying? Like, there's something in you that's like, wait, hold on, I've never ever remotely experienced it. You think, can it grow into her becoming more attractive? Maybe not like top tier, but could the bad
Anthony, let's let Anthony take this one about the ugly girls. Go ahead, Anthony.
Oh, he got a story to tell.
wait, or he done caught my frozenness.
I think
Oh no,
Suck it.
He froze. He froze.
Look at him. He pitied the fool. Look at him.
Yeah.
I'm so glad it's not me, y'all. Y'all don't even know.
he's an amazing actor and he's frozen.
Yeah,
Listen.
to answer your he doing the mannequin challenge. Come on, y'all.
Yeah. But to go back on that, we see it every day. Don't y'all pass somebody and you go, why he or she with him when the looks come around it? We see it. We see it. His computer shut down. Okay.
But how far can the gift of gab get? Because, she could tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like for women, like I said, like a man has to be somewhat in your wheelhouse or on your palate to be attractive. So an ugly or an unattractive man definitely can get a very beautiful woman. I think easier than an unattractive woman could get an attractive man. So my question to y'all is, how far, or is it even eligible, can the gift of gab get a unattractive woman to be the main, or I'm gonna say to transition to the main? Because maybe everything else, like what you need outside of physical, and she has that, and she talked her way into a permanent spot.
It can happen.
Yeah, I think that comes with time, though. In a man's younger years, it's just physical. But then, older years, that gift to gal, he might, listen to sister girl. Okay.
Yeah.
But does that mean she have the gift of gab though? Do you think she has a gift of gab, or you just really like this person for whomever they are? You just don't want what society brings, what society says comes with that. So you don't want to be seen with her. You want to see her, but you don't want to be seen with her. So y'all go to 2 towns over for dinner.
Hey.
I mean, they got the best chicken fried steak. They got the best chicken fried steak. You know what I mean? So I mean,
she had to have that gab to influence you to go two towns
and
over.
She got to have that gab.
When you say gab, what do you mean?
That gab. That gab.
Listen, y'all, we're gonna be a good representation of Mr. Goodson while he is away, and we're gonna move on past.
No. Why the cat's away? The mice go play.
My next question is, because I know we talked about in relationships, having the gift of gab. What about in life? Have you ever because when you're doing an interview when you're interviewing for a job, it's about the gift of gab too. You may not have the experience as the people next to you outside in the waiting room that you sat next to. You may not have the skill set they do, but you got this. You got the gift of gab. You're able to talk your way into that. Is that something that ever happened, y'all?
Yeah. Oh, that's most definitely, in life, like I said, as far as like, career wise and things like that. I think, I don't necessarily know if we can call it a gift at that point, but I think we can call it us brushing up and trying to just have gab.
No, I still think it's a gift, because if I know that I only have a year of experience and you got 20, I have to have enough in me, what it takes to be able to make them hire me and not you.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I still think that like a gift. Like I'm qualified to do my job, but when I was recruited for it, there was at least 10 people that was far more qualified or had been in the game far longer than I had, even though I've been in the game a long time. But they picked me because I was, quote, best for the job.
Yeah.
You understand?
Well,
because it has something to do with your gift, I think.
let's ask Helen. She's the HR in
Oh,
here. You
HR,
know what I
huh?
mean? So how's it go when somebody's interviewing? And you, I mean, because this is around your spin of,
Right.
you got to find out who's what. You can read, and everybody might have the same credentials. Then what do you do?
Right. Well, what's funny is that Yashika's right. It does boil down to then it's like a culture fit, and yeah, how well can you talk and present yourself? Because regardless of, and actually just was talking about this today, like that to me, that's a partial bias because not everybody's a good interviewer. If you have the right answer, you might be introverted. So for me to base my opinion on how extroverted you were in that interview is a little biased and unfair. However, I'm not negating that actually does play a big part.
It happens.
What I was going to point out, for being in the work and having a gift of gab, it's scarier to be around people with a gift of gab at work because your job is associated with your paycheck. And I think the gift of gab at work can be very manipulative. And this is why I say that. The gift of gab under a narcissistic person at work.
Yeah,
right?
You're going too deep.
Right. Sounds like a successful person to me.
How much of what you're saying am I supposed to believe? How much of what you're saying is meant to motivate me, or is it meant to get me to where you need me to be to benefit you? So the gift of gab at work terrifies me because I really have to
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Real because now.
But that's true though. That's what we do when we go get to the job interview. I need you to feel me more before you. I don't want you to hire your Sheikah, hire me.
Right.
Well,
So,
and then you can flip that too. Some people just I've had plenty of jobs. Well, our job now, the industry we're in, but I've had plenty of jobs where the gift of gab is a requirement for the job. I used to work at Enterprise Rental Car. My job was to sell insurance to people that have insurance. You come in, you give me your license and your insurance, and by the time I walk out this door, I gotta make you understand you need to put that paper up and pay me $37 a day because my insurance is so much better than your insurance.
Right.
I've sold advertising for the yellow pages. Your job, y'all barely grossing $1,000 a month. And I need you to understand why you need this $779 advertisement. So it can flip on that, as well. So sometimes that gift of gab comes in handy, and then sometimes when you flip it back around, how you were saying, question I was asking is, when does the gift of gab turn into a bull?
Real quick before I move on, I don't know if y'all looking at the comments, but Chris made a comment. We can't share it, y'all, because our host is not here. But his comment said it's about studying for the position and answering questions in the right way. Confidence. So I wanted to ask how much of confidence plays a part in the gift of gab as well, because I think, what if you don't know you got the gift of gab because you don't have you don't have confidence? Like, what if
you have confidence?
100% confidence.
In our field of healthcare, in sales, I mean, I wouldn't call it sales because I don't ever want to be a car salesman. It's just business development. You have to have the gift of gab, and you got to have the confidence. You can't go in there. Oh, can I get to? Nah, man. When I walk in, for me, when I walk in, I want you to see that I'm there. You know what I mean? Like, you got to have that confidence. If not, they will pass you by because you ain't saying nothing. So it correlates with each other.
Yeah, or you don't believe what you say.
Yeah, and I think even with confidence, that's why even in they're talking sales, but even in that, they teach you of the 5-second rule. It only takes 5 seconds for you to talk yourself out of doing something. And so it's really important that when you're getting ready to write this down, y'all, whoever's watching, when you're getting ready to do something and it's something that's going to benefit your life and is good for you, do it, because it takes 5 seconds to talk yourself out of it. We're our own worst enemy.
Yeah.
And so I guess that brings another question. Is the gift of gab negative? Do you feel like it's a negative thing? And if it is negative, is it negative to other people, or do you use the gift of gab on yourself and self
motivation?
No.
Reflection.
Destruction.
Oh,
self-destruct yourself. Giving the gift of gab to yourself, talking yourself out of this. I want to do this, but then when it's time to do
right.
So we can go off a relation. We can go off a relationship. And we used to have this saying in the street, and I can't put all of it. He just talked himself out some. And you had somebody who just you like, I was feeling you, and nah, never mind.
You
Yep.
talk too much.
Yep.
You talk too much. So yes, what you're saying, Yashika, is true. You can talk yourself out some.
So then,
What
What
about
is this?
y'all support?
Let me speak up.
what'd you say?
Wait a minute.
Petty.
Yeah, you know what? Y'all the most crazy. This, we're gonna have a celebrity Brandon's boxing match one day. We just gonna get shot.
What about that?
Yeah,
He didn't
you
hear
can talk
you.
it,
Huh?
but you can talk yourself out of that. I mean, you probably been
Okay,
in a
you-
situation to where he's talking to you, might have feeling him, he's talking too much. You're just like, nah.
Yeah,
I'm good.
you're right. You're right.
So it can be a destruction, like you were saying. You could
It can
be
be
ruin.
self-destruction. It can be negative. Okay.
Yeah.
We love
Has
you.
has that was good, wasn't it? Has
Yeah.
having the gift.
You don't know.
Huh?
We gonna fight after the show. Don't worry about it. We gotta be
You
I
gonna
friends.
didn't
Don't
hear
worry.
you say, what'd you say, Ace? I didn't hear you
Nothing.
say.
I'm trying to
I
get it
didn't say
out.
that.
Your co-hosts keep talking. How has having the gift ever helped you get out of a situation or get you in one? Have you been able to like talk yourself out of a traffic ticket? Have you ever been able to talk yourself out of something else? Have you been in a relationship and got caught up and be able to talk yourself out of it?
Rebrand this after dark.
Right.
Yeah, same. I've traffic tickets, getting just back in the day, stuff like that, like 30 dudes, and they ain't
What?
trying to hear it. I done talk my way out of that. So yeah,
But
it definitely comes in handy.
30 different. Hey, okay. Baby oil.
He talked his way out of
No,
it.
not baby, or in the wrong neighborhood, knowing you ain't supposed to be there, and 30 people were alerted and came up on you.
Yeah.
I think a beautiful thing about the gift of gab is because I think someone mentioned it earlier, like, is it positive or negative? I think the beautiful thing is that I want to say is that you can be very impactful without even trying to be impactful. Like if you have the gift of gab and you're using it effectively and you're using it not on some BS to what Ace was bringing up here, there's so many things that you can change on like a granular level by just being able to communicate with people, being able to listen, be able to hear what they're saying when they're not actually saying the words, and provide whatever verbal support they need without them even knowing that they need it. Like, I think it's a very powerful gift if you know how to use it and you're using it good.
Yeah. It is. That tongue's powerful. It can get you everything, and it can get you, the spiritual part. The tongue is powerful, man. That gift of gab is real.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a real thing. Well, I'll tell you this. Let me move it to a different thing as far as something that affects all of us. How do you feel about politicians and their gift of gab?
They got it. They got it. We see it right now. We don't have to say nothing.
Yeah.
Right, but that's when it goes back to like when we're talking about my feeling about being at work. That is such a dangerous place to have the gift of gab because your influence is massive. You use it, and the effed up part is that they're always going to use that to benefit their actual agenda, not the masses. And I'm talking politics, y'all. Anybody, you would have to show me more than 2 people that have used their gift consistently in politics to better people, and not they themselves or like the people directly related to them.
Yeah.
So
do you think Donald Trump has the gift of gab?
Hell no.
You know what? I think
over 75 million people voted for him.
Yeah.
How does he not have it?
He's the best marketer in the world. The best marketer in the world. He is, because
you know why?
He captivates the mind.
He believes his own BS. That's why that makes him a great marketer.
Yes. So this is where this is where I would say the difference between the gift of gab and the confidence. He is just that confident in himself that it's hard not to believe him when you see him talking. But I don't think the gift of gab. I think the people that listen to him be like, That don't make no sense. He's saying it so strongly. Like, how you convince people to use Lysol to drink to cleanse COVID?
Because he got to give the gas.
He got to get the gas.
He said with a straight face, he looked
so
right at you.
confidently that they believed him. I don't believe it was a gift of gab.
Hey,
I think it's enough confidence.
But see, it goes back to what you said. That's a negative part of it. The gift of gab is where you can, it's like a cult. You can make somebody believe that I am the Jesus.
Who is
He
this
had to
dude?
switch
I don't know.
rooms.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, y'all. I had some
Hey,
issues.
hey, Tony. No more Mr. Goodson.
Right? Hey, Anthony. Welcome back.
All right, y'all. My apologies. I had some computer issues. My computer shut down, so I'm using my telephone. But anyway, y'all were doing very well without me. How's that?
Well,
We got to give the gab. We didn't need you.
Did you
That's
hear
why
that we was just debating if Donald Trump got to get the gab?
You know what? Donald Trump has he's very good at it because all he's doing is just chattering. He's not really saying anything.
That's why I don't think that's a gift of gab. But I think that's probably where we should.
but he's able to deflect. He's
Well,
able to
he's got the gift to BS. How's that?
okay.
It's a lot of BS. It's not. I mean, he gabbing, I guess, and yapping, but he's not really saying anything meaningful. When I think about a person with the gift to gab, they have a meaningful conversation.
And this is just to maybe because she could definitely think he got the gift of gab, and I see it. He do got the negative side, but this is why I'll say I will stick to that he don't, because I would take it even further. If you have the gift of gab, you should be able to touch people from different backgrounds and them still align with you. He's only touching people that align with his thinking. He's not touching us. Ain't nothing he said we be like, you know what? Hold on. There's some truth to that.
Something?
Please.
My brother is a diehard Trump supporter. Wear the hat, go. He'll go to the convention. He's sitting in the front. He's sitting in the back. You know.
I thought we saw him on CNN.
This is what I'm telling you. So I think he is reaching everybody. He's reaching some, but you cannot get over 75 million people to vote for you, and you don't got to get the gap.
Yeah.
Now, whether we like it or not,
saying,
now where I was saying is it negative?
Yeah.
On this one, we can say yes if that's what you want to use. But it's just hard for me to believe that he can reach that many people, and not have that gift. He has it, whether we like it or not. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Listen, one thing he can say he got.
I understand it, but
He's gonna tell you. He's gonna tell you everything that he's read that you dislike.
And you know what?
And hammer on it. That's a great person. It goes back to what Anthony said at the beginning. Do you listen and then you seek it? Do you listen to the person? He's hearing the people's cry. So why wouldn't I? Hell yeah. Man, you know what? Let's get rid of them.
Yeah,
he's good. He's real good to you if he think you like him. But the moment you say you don't like it, yeah.
They scream.
They
scream about the immigrants, but they the one building the road. Then ain't nobody saying nothing.
I'm not gonna get on that with you.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Go vote.
Let's take a quick break, y'all. I know y'all been gabbing, speaking of which, for the last few minutes. But when we come back, I want to talk about a time when you got yourself in something or out of something by having the gift to gab.
Hey, yeah.
I have a real good story.
We'll see y'all in about 30 seconds. A word, phrase, or sequence that reads the same forward and backwards is called a what?
Palindrome. According to the U.S. Constitution, the president is part of which of the three branches of government?
I got that. Legislative.
Executive.
Y'all can't let Cindy show us all up.
Who said we passed the
we
thing?
Right.
What is the process of water turning into vapor?
Evaporation.
Condensation.
What is the process of a caterpillar turning into a butterfly called?
Martin Luther King.
What is the process by which plants make their food called?
Photosynthesis?
If a backyard is 50
Not my
feet
big.
long and 20 feet wide, how many square feet is it?
Big.
100?
Martina Luther King.
1,000?
On the periodic table, which element is represented by the letter N?
Oh, do you want to do that right now?
Is it nitrogen
You
or
want-
nitrogen NI?
With the hard ER.
Hey,
Listen, you asked the right people. You might just get the answer you look.
During World War II, on the day known as D-Day, at what location did Allied troops invade
History?
Europe? I can see the Michigan education is a little lacking tonight.
That's cool. You want to just keep on going, huh?
I'm gonna buy some bags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm on it, looking for a dollar. This is fucking my phone. Now I'm gonna buy some bags. Only got $20 in my pocket.
You got the gift of gab, I see.
What you talking about, Joe?
Same thing you talking about.
I got the gift of gab.
What you talking about, Willis?
You always have the gift of gab. You have time to talk?
Too much talking, 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 too much talking.
You talk too much.
It's transparency, love.
Why you keep showing gangster DL Hughley talking to women like that?
It's
Yeah.
transparency, love.
For those of y'all who didn't watch, be sure to go to YouTube and watch
Please.
us do a pop the balloon
Yes.
reaction. It's
They
on
do a
rebranded.
great reaction. Y'all should definitely watch it.
Do yourself a favor.
Do yourself a favor. It's about 6 of them.
Be
But anyway, the
transparent,
gift of
love.
gab is what we're talking about. Now, that one fellow on Pop the Balloon, what he did was he really spoke a lot. He was intelligent. He said some things that got his balloon popped, right, by 10 different women. So my question is, did he have the gift of
that's so
gab?
bad. It's so sad, so bad.
He had the gift, but he didn't.
But he
He
got
had
his
the gab,
balloon
but he didn't
pop.
have the gift.
But he got his balloon pop.
Yes.
And this is how I feel about DT.
Oh, you think he's gonna get his balloon pop?
Oh, he got a
No,
nickname.
he's getting his balloon pop. Okay, I don't want to divert, but just know after this show, I got a comment.
Okay.
Okay. You see, you had a you said you had an example.
Oh,
A
good.
story?
I said I had a story. I did. I also said I wasn't sharing it.
You gonna let us know she got a story that say she ain't sharing it.
She
Nah.
ain't sharing it. I got something to tell y'all, but I ain't gonna tell you.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Share your
Wait,
story.
she just did what the people on the internet do, where they talk about what DDG and Holly just do. They ain't post their baby. Everybody wanna know about their baby, but now they talking about they break up. You gonna tease us with the baby, but you're not gonna tell us more about your baby. Tell us about your story, girl.
Tell us your story.
We have to subscribe
Girl,
for
you
$19.99.
you got a story.
Hey, chat. Get up, chat. Tell Yashika, tell us the story. Y'all comment. Tell Yashika, tell us the story.
Yeah, I know. My senior year,
We
we
know
had
Dr.
this,
Gab,
we had
obviously.
this big time book report due, and I didn't study. I wasn't trying to. I wasn't gonna do it. And we get called first, and I get up there, and my partner ain't read nothing like that. So I'm like, I was gonna lean on him to at least get half a grade, but now we're facing a 0. So it was the Lord of the Flies. Didn't read one page in the book, and
That's
I got
a
up.
good book.
Yeah, well, I read it in my adult life. I was like, I wonder what I missed, but so I had read the back. You know, they have the preface or the summary, stuff like that. So I never forget. I got in front of the class and I looked, and I said, I looked real crazy. Everybody, I said, "Savages," and I started describing what I read, and then I gave like a 10-minute motivational speech that they had nothing to do with the book, and we got an A on the book report.
Yeah.
Don't sound like your teacher read it either.
I know. I was shy. I was talking, looking on.
Hey, and that was at Vitas.
Tiffany says, "Gosh, I hated that book. DT has the gift of gab, gibberish. DT. Oh, number 45 is what she's talking about. Oh yeah, it's been. You know what? I think to me, when I think of somebody who can talk, the most popular stories with the gift of gab is usually someone who's driving 75 into 60.
Yep.
Get pulled over by some cop. See, fellas have to have that gift. Women, y'all can be cute, y'all can cut your shirt, whatever. But fellas, we have to have that gift. We gotta, we gotta make up some story or we gotta relate to the fella. I tell you all what I do. I quickly ask the police where he's from or whoever. So where you from? Oh, really? And I gotta really start thinking who's from that area, which is part of the reason, you know your audience. I was reading
Right.
something about the communication and how you can be a real good communicator. And having the best gift to gab is, of course, there's a few things. One of them is know your audience, be a good listener, right?
Mhm.
And you have to use personal pauses and speak to feedback. So you speak to someone expecting a certain feedback. You can throw them a
Mhm.
softball so they can give you a good answer and keep going back and forth. That's some of the tools that it actually takes to be a have good gift to gab. I can't ever think of a reason where a woman would have it over, more so than a man. Men typically we need it more than y'all do.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Some of those ladies of leisure, they have that gift of gab.
Ladies of leisure.
Please explain yourself.
Tell me more. Tell me
Yeah.
more.
Of the night. Ladies
Ladies
leave of the night.
working certain professions and stuff like that,
Of the
they
night.
have that
You got to tell it.
gift of gab.
What gift
I
you
don't
got?
understand.
Is that when they go to the VIP room with the lemon pepper wings?
Hey, I just
Oh,
know
sounds
from
like you really know. So
I'm a third party knowledger. I don't have any first party knowledge of these things.
Yeah.
that's what they
Yeah.
all say. That's what
Yeah.
they all say, Helen.
Listen,
All right, y'all. Before I went out, my computer went down. I had a few questions I want to throw out there. Actually, I had a list of questions on my computer, but unfortunately, it's still out, so I won't be able to get to those. But I do have some questions on my phone I would like to throw out to y'all. Okay, if you could witness this is brought to you by no one at this point, but if you could witness any event from the past, present, or future, what would you choose?
The pyramids being built.
Yeah. How the hell they get that
I
bill?
just gotta see. I just gotta see. Just okay. Just let me
Yeah.
see.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
I'm
That's
not.
very good. Very good. Yashika,
Come back to me.
Helen.
now this is very ironic coming from me and very dark.
I already know what you're gonna say.
But I want to see.
The Victory Tour 1984.
I want to see the Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that.
Who in the hell do you think you are? That scene is stuck in my spirit, and I want to see it in real life.
You want to see Jesus be nailed to the cross?
No.
Not in the sense where I want to go through that, but I think, like I was telling y'all earlier, I'm the least religious person on this podcast, and so I think being a part of that story or that history that is supposed to cement our belief in God or in Jesus and Him dying for our sins, I would just like to be there and witness that type of, like, what was that energy like? What was the vibe? Like, not the vibe, but like, I want to be around those believers. I want to be around that situation. Be like, damn, this man is really doing this willingly because he knows that there's your show.
And it hadn't changed. It hadn't changed. It's called police brutality. But keep going. Keep going.
You confused me at first because the song you sang didn't align with what you wanted to see.
Because the scene in that movie.
I think she wanted to see the play.
Yeah, I ain't never saw the play or the.
Is that Superstar?
I don't know. I don't know how. I didn't know how to explain it without sounding crazy.
I was gonna say let's patch up and get us some tickets.
I knew you were gonna say that. Actually, that's really good. I think
that's really
y'all
good.
ever seen that movie? I forget what movie it was, but they didn't believe in Santa Claus until they saw Santa Claus go through. Now everybody's spirit would lift. I forgot what movie it was.
That's a million movie.
Was it probably Santa Claus? But I think
Merry
that
Christmas, Charlie Brown.
most people would feel the same way as you, Helen. I believe. If you can actually see Jesus be killed, and most importantly, that third day when he rise, everybody don't have to believe at that point. Now everybody has seen. So I mean, that's really a good one.
That's mine. That wasn't mine, but it is mine now.
Yeah, no, I don't want to see him get nailed. Let's stop it before he get there.
Well, I would love, but then we don't get our everlasting saving, right?
But then I would want to see.
You have moved in at least fourth place on the most religious.
right. Let's stop it. That defeats the purpose.
But I would want to see. I want to see that fish that he fed everybody. I want to see that fish. That's all I want to see.
You
And
know
that,
it
and
was
that loaf of
catfish.
bread.
You know it was a catfish, and it was
It had to
bread.
be.
Yeah, I don't even need to see him nail because my heart don't want to see that, but I do want to see him rise.
Yeah,
On the
Yeah.
third day,
Yeah.
I want to be
say that.
standing on the third day to see
Yeah,
Yeah. But
to
You
see
know,
the tomb empty. Woo!
but not to
Kiki
get too deep.
says,
I'm with Ace. Can you imagine the Great Wall of China, the pyramids? Who the hell took that up there?
yeah.
Well, I always
And
thought
the
the
walls
pyramids
and bricks
were
up
at the
there.
bottom. You just
But
stand
that
on the
wasn't made. But here's what you and Ace don't understand. That wasn't
Talk to me.
made. They didn't start making it on Monday and was done by Friday.
Oh yeah, it
That
was
took
1,000
years
years.
and years and years. So y'all plan to be there for a while. Did you
Yeah, I
pack a
want to
lunch?
see. Give me a luncher. I don't need nothing but a Topo Chico, beef
Yeah.
jerky, and a luncher.
Yeah. And you still got those 47 referrals, missions you got to get.
right.
He need
No,
a
I
total
found one. I
one.
think I know, Anthony. I think I know where I would like to be.
Bring it on.
Child support court.
Man, get out.
You know
Hey,
what, Chica,
Helen,
sister? I see what you did there.
Helen, Helen,
You
Helen,
you missed it. You missed it, baby. You missed it.
Helen.
360. She just
If
did.
y'all,
I
if
got
y'all
it.
could only see behind the scenes.
Damn. I'm sorry.
To our audience, y'all don't pay folks no attention.
Helen,
We
Helen,
don't get along this good behind the scene. We don't get along this good. everybody.
Yeah, we
Helen,
don't have
Helen,
fun. It's
Helen.
gonna be a fight here in a little bit.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a fight. Question. The
yeah.
question for all of those people out there watching: if you could witness any event from the past, present, or future, what would you choose? Now, let me do a recap. Ace want to see the pyramids be built, Jesus being nailed to the cross and rise again as Helen, and mine. I'm gonna use that one too. Yashika, she want to see Zach's face in child support court. Zach, what?
Say man, say man, say man. Hey, Helen, Helen.
She's sitting over that back seat like this.
Hey,
Any minute.
it-
Any minute
Zach,
now.
you missed it. I can't even pray on this one. We just gotta let her have it.
and listen to the laugh. Hey,
I
listen to the
know.
laugh.
She
Listen to the
tickled.
laugh. She real about it. Listen
You
to the
missed
laugh.
the first laugh. Ace even got it. Tiffany got it too.
That's the
All
best
right,
one
y'all.
all year. Write that one down. That's the best one.
We don't
Don't
have
do
to. We
it.
got it recorded right now. We'll be able to go back in time.
Yeah, no, man, don't use it.
Woo!
Okay, here's another one. I got two of them actually. What skill would you like to master and why?
Mm.
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 Ooh, that's
What
rough.
skill would you like to master and why?
Well,
Wow.
if we're on this gift of gab, then I'm gonna stick to it. Yeah, because that'll get you a long way.
So you haven't mastered it yet, is what you're saying?
Oh, I'm there. Now, don't get me wrong.
You gotta read the
70%,
question. You gotta read
70% get, huh?
you gotta read the question then. You gotta master this skill. So are you a master or not?
I'm not there. We're all not masters.
Okay,
We're all
so
not
you would
masters,
like to
but
be
I'm
a
gonna
master.
get there.
Gotcha,
I'm gonna
gotcha.
get there. I mean, listen, I got a diploma in it.
Hey, real quick, Dietrich said he would love to witness
Hey,
the Red Sea.
DJ.
I like
Hey,
that one. I
hey,
always like
hey.
Dietrich's answers. What
Yeah,
skill
that's
would you like to master and why?
That's a hard one.
I guess the
it
question
is.
is,
That is hard.
do you want to master a skill that's going to provide you with a whole lot of money, or do you want to master a skill that's going to help with your family, your generations, your
Yeah.
whatever, or just help with a lot of people? Which
The latter.
one is most important for you?
The latter. Yeah.
So
Because I think ultimately that's gonna bring money to you.
Right,
Like,
right,
when
right,
money's
right.
the focus, I think things deteriorate because money is money. It's like you can lose that. But if the focus is more substantial, you're gonna get money. You're gonna get blessed.
Absolutely.
I don't believe that you're not gonna get blessed that way.
To
Yeah.
be consistent and never procrastinate. Wow,
Never.
That's good.
Okay, Deborah. That was a
Yeah.
good
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
DT
yeah.
is
She
doing
she got her sub back tonight because he,
Right,
you know,
right.
yeah.
Kiki Washington says, oh, she says underwater welding because that's where the money, so I can
That
help
is.
my family. And see, I
Yeah,
mean, I think that's an unselfish one too. She said where the money is, so she can help her
yeah,
family. I
I believe
think,
yeah.
I
Tell her
think
to
I'm
look at
like
the death
Helen.
toll on it though.
This question has been asked to me many a times before. I think I would love to master just wisdom, have a great amount of wisdom. If I had that, and that's not a skill, I don't guess. But nevertheless, I would love to master that, have the knowledge and the understanding and the resiliency to do whatever it is, needed so we can accomplish some big things. To me, that's the big one.
What about the
All
Rubik's
right.
Cube?
One last one. How would your friends describe you?
Funny.
Let's do it this way.
You
How
snuck
would
that one in there.
Yashika
You
describe
snuck
that?
that one in there. You snuck that one in there when
Hey,
your when your when
those
your
that's
when your
watching,
internet went down.
those that's watching, that's my friend, and I have a couple of friends. I've been with friends for at least 25 years. Tell me what you think of me.
Don't do it.
Tell us what you think. How would they describe you before they put it in the comments? What you think
How
they're
would
gonna
you
say?
describe me?
I'm already typing. I'm already
Y'all
typing.
are my friends, though. How would y'all describe me?
I'm already typing.
Let's go to the comments. Dietrich says, skill of knowing Wall Street. That's good, Dietrich.
Yeah.
Because with the money, I can help family, friends, others in trouble. And you know what else you could do? You could show somebody else how to do,
That's right.
stock market or whatever it is you need to do.
Keep that thing going.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. How would your friends
That
describe
thing.
you, Helen?
How would my friends describe me?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, before I answer, I want to answer Yashika. I feel like I would describe, and Yashika, take this how you want to take it, but the most accurate description that came to my mind is she not the one. And everything that came that she not the one. Okay?
Yeah.
Man, Yashika soft as a pillow.
Now tell your compadre next to you.
She's soft as a pillow.
Tell your compadre. Tell him.
She's soft as a pillow.
Y'all can't be fighting on the arm, man. Y'all crazy.
She's soft as a pillow. She just talking.
And even listen, it could be that, but like seriously, when I say Yashika's not the one, I mean the way she carries herself. There's nothing you're gonna put in front of her.
Yeah, let's take tough off the board. Let's take tough off the board.
Even tough when I would say that when it comes to her parenting.
No, she's real. Yeah,
right, real.
We love
that's what I want to say, but she's not the one. Is what resonated with my spirit. So that's what I see.
Dietrich says Yashika,
thank you
sweet,
so much.
kind, funny, and loyal. Deborah Goodson, Anthony is the best
you,
son that a
sweetheart.
mother
See?
or father could ask for. Until he called me ugly. Yeah, I called my mama ugly a couple weeks ago, y'all. She didn't.
Don't you dare.
She didn't take too kind to it.
Yeah.
Boy, look at her.
Read what Dietrich said again. Read again.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do
Read
it.
again.
I got you.
Read
He said skill of knowing Wall Street, because with the money.
Yeah, right. There you go. There you
go. Sweet, kind, funny, and loyal is what Dietrich said.
I saw you sending that cash app, Sheikah.
Right.
Me and Dietrich go way, way back.
He was like, I ain't saying nothing to this phone thing. Oh, there you go. Okay.
No, she know how she could get ignorant. Okay, you know.
No way.
Yeah, people great.
Well, what I would say, I'm gonna go do around. I think Helen is smart. I think she's brilliant. I'm gonna go past smart, and I'm gonna say brilliant. I think that what stood out for me is that time where the kids were looking up to you. I know Anthony has a video of it, but just for me, she's so smart, and sometimes she says things that I don't know, and I learned so much from her, and I love her perspective because it's different. It's a lot different than ours, and it's a lot different than other people's that I hear. So I think she's just a brilliant person. That's the word that comes to mind when I think of Helen.
You is smart. You is kind,
and she's beautiful. Let's not take that. Let's not. Sorry.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So I guess to follow that, since I'm on the hot seat right now, I think the first thing that comes, I think most of my friends will call me honest, but mostly friendly. Like there's not a person that I don't see that I won't talk to if I feel like it's a safe space to do so, because we can't talk to everybody. I ain't trying to get kidnapped.
Hey, man, I'll do that.
Hey, look, y'all, let's take another quick break. When we come back, we're gonna see what Ace got to tell us.
Hey, yo, we got on the show next week.
I appreciate you for asking that.
Deborah Goodson says, now this is the gift of gab. Sydney Goodson says, Father, you're smart, Bald. I don't know if that says bald or bold. Supportive and love. Kiki Washington says strong, beautiful on very outspoken Yashika, but I can't see it, y'all. It's really small on my phone.
She would
But
tell how
she'll
she
never.
feels.
She'll
She'll
tell you
tell
how
us
she
how she
feels.
feels.
Okay,
Hey,
there we go.
real quick, Sydney, tell that Piccolo player we'll be there Saturday. See y'all perform.
And we got a 16 bar for it. We got a freestyle rap.
We love you, Yashika, says Deborah Clark.
And do.
Oh yeah,
And before
Yashika's on you.
I'm gonna keep this thing going. I think Anthony is a genius, and I'm not just saying. I'm
Yes,
not playing.
yes,
The only
yes,
thing,
yes,
the one
yes.
thing that I don't like about him, and he knows, is that he doesn't give himself enough credit. He's such a smart, brilliant human being, and I run things past him all the time because his opinion matters to me. And a lot of the things that he tells me is the direction I go, and I call him and say, well, okay, what do you think? Because it's important to me what he thinks. I think he's a genius, literally.
And I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
No,
I think
he
he's
is.
kind and compassionate. I think he's a really good guy. Zach's all right.
Wait a minute. She just called me ugly in so many words. That was
It did jump right off of you, Zach. All right, but you know what? Hey, we call that
kidding,
hate.
Jack.
We call that hate in the street. We call that hate in the street.
Zach, I'm just kidding. I think you're an upstanding individual. I think you're very smart. You wouldn't be able to do what you do if you wasn't. I think you a very smart guy.
You know what? I don't even like it because the way you went with Helen and Ant, I don't. No. Me and Ace will feel kind of messed up.
You know what they call that? You know what they call that, Zach?
Let me just say, I love y'all.
It's called hating.
Every last one of you. And everybody's watching.
You're hating now because you didn't get the same review as me and
You're damn right. You're damn right. You're damn right.
Bell says Goody has always been a great dude. You too, Chris. That's my man. You know, my classmate at that. That's Deborah Goodson's son, Tony Goodson says.
When we start calling you Goody.
Well, hell.
You can call me Goody.
Where you at? Send me some good comments.
I ain't no Johnson in the world for me to comment.
Let's see Bunny on here. I don't see Bunny commenting at all. I'm scrolling.
She ain't commenting on it. She ain't there. She ain't there.
We love you, Zach. You know, I joke, I kid. But
of course.
We love you.
Hey, that's why we love each other. But if I had to say something about you, I ain't gonna say it.
Okay, yeah, I respect that. Hey, yo, Ace.
Good transition.
You see how I just transitioned because I don't care. Hey, yo, Ace.
Hey, what's going on,
Who we got on the show next week?
I'm glad you asked. Next week we actually gonna be a bit of a help, so I hope we have the gift to gab next week. But we're gonna be actually interviewing motivational speakers going through depression, and name of the show will be "Just Do It."
Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. I love that, Ace. I love that, Ace. Hey, and where can they subscribe? Where can they get the ticket, Ace?
I think you get on Honestly Helen's show. Yeah, tune in to her podcast.
Okay. Helen, how much is that for the Just Do It tickets for the motivational speakers who are depressed?
No, it's not just this.
$3.99, baby. We want y'all all to get healed, okay?
Yeah, we got to say it on the exhale. Just do it.
And we have free baby oil for those who want.
Oh my gosh!
Hey, listen. We're gonna have a few. We're gonna have a few celebrity guests there too. In fact, Dwayne from What's Happening is gonna be there, and he's gonna be signing lots of autographs.
Hey,
he's gonna say his famous speech, which is what, Ace?
Hey, you got to get him because after them first 5, he's gonna be like, hey.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. Hey, we're gonna leave the same way we came in. We had a fun show. I apologize that my stuff went off. Hopefully, we'll have it back together next week. But we'll see y'all next week.
Why is my ex calling me, man? Hello?
Oh my God, I think somebody in my house.
What?
I think somebody's in the house.
How you know?
Because I can hear their footsteps.
Calm down. Where you at?
I'm in my room. I'm scared.
All right, look. Get under your bed.
What?
Get under your bed. Get under the bed right now.
Okay.
Are you under the bed?
Yeah.
All right, now put the phone on speaker so I can hear everything.
Okay. I hear him coming up the steps.
All right.
Oh my God, he in here.
He in the room now?
Yes, he's in here.
She under the bed. That bitch is under the bed. Kill her ass. No. Hello?